What's good, Shadow Gang? Welcome back to another video. If y'all new here, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow us on our Instagram and TikTok. Do you have a TikTok couch or not yet?
Nah, man. 2025, we dropping that TikTok for sure, though.
Bet. And yeah, follow me on my Twitter. You got Twitter too or not yet?
Nah,
Not
yeah, man.
yet.
I
Get
gotta, I
it.
gotta catch
Bet,
up,
bet.
man. I gotta catch up.
Yeah. Basically, follow us on our social. Check out our previous videos on his channel and our channel. Once again, I'm here with Couch. Like I said, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. We promised y'all. And yeah, man, anything you want to say, Couch, before we get started?
Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? Black House Booking, man. Here with Ricky the Shadow once again, and we got a very special topic for y'all today. Don't y'all forget to follow me at Real Black House Booking on Instagram. I'm going crazy with the reels. Follow Ricky the Shadow, and you know what? I think the people ready. They already see the title, so I think they're ready to go.
Yeah. So listen, man, I'm just gonna say it. It's time to cut the bullshit because there's no way people are this mad about it. Let me tell you why. Carlito's whole thing since joining Judgment Day is that he is a dumbass heel that doesn't know any better, right? Wouldn't it make sense for him, a dumbass heel, to say, hey, I need to learn Chinese even though they're Japanese? He's dumb. So he's dumb enough to be like, oh, what's the difference? Yes, some people may say that's racist, but keep in mind, he's dumb. That's his whole character. This isn't ghetto white boy John Cena with the spinner championship and Vince McMahon calling him keep up the good work, my N word. And then you see a black guy, Booker T, say like he ain't just say that. This isn't that. You know what I mean? And not trying to say that's more important, because racism is just fucked up. It affects everybody. But my thing is, the way people making it seem, they're making it seem like homie said some fucked up shit. I saw
Hmm.
the segment. It's on brand. Literally, he's a dumbass. That's his whole purpose right now. He's the comedic relief. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm seeing people. First of all, I also want to bring this out. I don't care how this is sound. I just want to say it. Why is it always white people that find everything offensive towards us minorities? Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate people calling out the bullshit, but when it's stuff like this, it's like, can you find me a Japanese person or a Chinese person that's actually offended by this?
They trying too hard, man. They trying too
Exactly.
hard,
So,
too
what's your
hard.
thoughts on it, bro?
Listen, y'all. Listen, man. This one this should be an open and shut case. So number
Hmm.
one, right? Him saying that, like you said, is on brand. I thought he said that on purpose, or WWE even wrote that in the script because that's like,
Hmm.
like that's like a R Truth type of moment. Like that's why I thought he said that. And
Right.
then WWE messed up because they came out and said no, that wasn't part of the script. See, WWE is pump faking
Hmm.
because they even now with today
Hmm.
they still have some storylines and stuff like that. That's very like. So if you're
Exactly.
gonna be offended by this, then why are you not offended that WWE is still going to Saudi Arabia and the women can't even wear what they want to wear? So if you're gonna be offended by that, the guy who is running your creative right now literally did a skit back in the day where he went up to a guy, whether he was Hindu or Indian, that owned a magazine stand, and Triple H started talking like he was Indian,
Hmm.
mimicking his voice. So if you're gonna be offended by, oh, I gotta learn Chinese, then you got to be then nah, keep that same energy and don't say, well, you can't hold the same standards today back then. Well, nah, people get canceled all the time by bringing
Yeah.
up old tweets, old this and
Exactly.
that. So if that's the case, don't watch don't watch WWE at all.
Hmm.
Carlito is not racist. Let's use
No.
our brains. This Puerto Rican guy is not racist. This
Hmm.
guy probably, and even if he slipped up by mistake and call them Chinese, like stuff
Hmm.
like does not happen.
Hmm.
Do not people call African people black and they're like, nah, bro, I'm Nigerian, nah, I'm
Hmm.
Haitian, nah, I'm Jamaican. Even
Absolutely.
Puerto Rican and Dominican people not get mixed up sometimes. It's
I,
like,
I get
bro,
mixed up all the time, homie. Listen,
it
yeah,
happens.
all the time. Let me tell you, bro. You know how many times people be like, "Hey, what's good, my Dominican?" I'm like, bro, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Dominican. Like, I get it, but like, come on, bro. Can you ask first? You know what I'm saying? Same thing, and same thing with that. Like, for example, my wife's Jamaican. They'd be like, "Oh snap, you got yourself an African queen." I'm like, "She's Jamaican." Everybody just assumes stuff, but to me, this felt like he knew what he was doing. It was on brand.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like he's dumb. And again, I don't think. And let's say he didn't know they're Japanese, which I doubt it. But let's say that happened. Yeah, maybe he should have asked first. But hey, we just brought it up. People assume every Latino's a Mexican or a Dominican or this and that. Everybody assumes a black person is an African American or an African. They don't think about all this other stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
But
my
you know
point.
what? But if he would have said,
Hmm.
I gotta learn Japanese, that wouldn't have been a good closer to the segment. I think that that was the right decision to make for the segment because
Hmm.
that's how you people end off. Man, this guy, a normal person, a normal wrestling fan who doesn't get fake outrage, you'd be like, man, this guy Carlito's so stupid, man. They
Hmm.
not Chinese, they Japanese.
Yeah.
Like a normal person be like, oh man, this idiot. That's why he got to
Hmm.
kick out of Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
what? Oh my gosh, what? He's racist.
Hmm.
That is a racist comment. Like, come on,
Bro,
bro. And
and keep
I
in
hope
mind,
Triple H don't pump fake, bro.
exactly. And here's the thing: I don't like how WWE said, "Oh, that wasn't a part of the script," because to me that wasn't saying, "Oh, that was a part of the script. We didn't know that." To me, you're saying, we're not taking any responsibility,
Hmm.
and this is
Hmm.
not really on us, so we're just gonna put everything on him. So go target him. That's how I felt. That's
And
how
here's
it
the
felt.
thing: E- n- if EO Sky or Kyrie Sane don't say anything about it,
Hmm.
then you should really not care. But you shouldn't really care anyway. And I hope they don't say anything about it
Hmm.
because the only way I can see them saying something about it is if they get in so much like motion on
Hmm.
social media that people are trying to force them to say, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? How do you feel about this?" And they probably like, "Bruh, we wasn't even in the room when he said that." Number one, number two, that was funny
Hmm.
because we're Japanese and Carlito knows they're
Sorry.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Even they don't got to talk to each other every day. Carlito knows the most famous Japanese wrestlers are Japanese.
Yes.
He said that because, bro, there are literally no Chinese wrestlers in WWE right now. If I'm not mistaken, I think Xia Li was the one, and she is no longer with
I
WWE.
think you're
So
correct.
obviously he knows. Like, come on, man,
Yeah.
y'all gotta stop, bro. Come on.
This is my thing, right? If you know what, I hope they do respond, but I hope their response is, y'all need to stop being sensitive as fuck. That was actually
Hmm.
funny. That's what I hope it is. Because here's my thing. The same motherfuckers that are complaining about this are the same ones that were laughing when Vince said the M word. We're laughing
Hmm.
when DX did blackface. We're
Hmm.
laughing when, listen, I love Triple H, but come on now. How many times the man looked Booker T up and down and says someone like you can never be world champion. Booker T's a
Hmm.
dark skinned black man with dreadlocks. Or how about this? How about when he mimicked pretended to be a gorilla when Mark Henry was coming out? Remember
Hmm.
that? Or how about wait, you can't even argue that when Randy said to Kofi, MVP, and Mark Henry, I don't know if you remember this segment.
Called them a bunch of thugs or
He
something like
says,
that.
"Yeah, go back to a bunch. You guys are a bunch of thugs. Go back to the hood where y'all came from." You can
Right.
argue
And
that.
man, listen, bro. People will have selective outrage, and
Mm-hmm.
like you said, bro, I am almost positive because I actually seen a couple of comments from people who are Japanese, and they said, I don't see what the issue is. Like,
Right.
I get confused with a Chinese person all the time in
Right.
my area, so it's kind of like, and he didn't confuse them.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't confuse them. First of all, how about if you want to try to use logic and try to do a mind warp? He wasn't saying that they were Chinese. He was saying
That's
I
what I
gotta
was
learn
saying. Yeah,
Chinese.
that's what I was
So
gonna say.
he's saying he don't know the difference between the language, not the
Yeah,
individuals. Like y'all, like bro,
I
that's
agree.
like, oh man,
Because
that's crazy.
that's because I'm thinking that's what people. That's what he said. The way people made it, like he's calling them Chinese. He ain't calling them Chinese. He says, "Damn, I need to learn some Chinese." He ain't
Hmm.
calling them Chinese. I'm thinking, and then I'm looking at the segment. I'm like, what the fuck is the big deal? You feel me? Like he said, "Oh, I need to learn some Chinese" because he thought they were some fine ass females, and he's trying to get with them.
Yo, I ain't even think about that aspect.
That was
High
the
key,
whole point too. Keep
I
that
didn't
in
even think
mind.
about that aspect. Hmm.
Like his whole thing was like he looked them up and down as they walk away. He's like, "Damn, I need to learn some Chinese, man." Cause that's him basically saying, damn, I'm trying to get with them. Like they fine as hell. Like
Mm-hmm.
really think about it. And again, bro, the same people that are mad about this were mad that Apollo Cruz was doing the Nigerian
Mm-hmm.
character, talking about that's racist, which that was even just as dumb as that. Because how is a Nigerian dude doing a Nigerian character with a Nigerian accent racist? If anything, isn't that showing respect to his culture, his background, which is what exactly what you fucking woke ass new WWE fans want? You want women's empowerment, all race, all this and that. But yet, like, come on, man. But as far as this Carlito shit, man, y'all making a big deal out of everything. And again, I said it once, I'll say it again. It's always white people that seem to find this shit offensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And again, it's like cool because we had a time and age where you can argue almost not all, but a lot of white people were racist. But I feel like this is just some white guilt shit. You know what I mean? And the
Mm-hmm.
minorities that are offended by this, once again, are the non-Japanese or Chinese people.
Bro, the people be offended by everything, bro.
Right.
Yeah, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I say I don't want black dudes to wear chains and shades, I'm Uncle Tom. But then if I
Mm-hmm.
go and say that I do want them to wear shades and chains, you don't want your people to advance. People got to pick their battles, and this is
I
not a
agree.
battle that they should pick, especially WWE. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of disappointed in how WWE handled that because
Right.
I'm sure the backlash isn't as bad as there are other things
Mm-hmm.
that has happened that they did not address tenfold, and I hate to bring it up, but I have to. The earlier in 2023 or whatever, where
Mm-hmm.
people was the Tiffany Stratton thing,
Mm-hmm.
where they said
I was
called
gonna
Jade
bring that
Cargill a
up.
black bitch, but they haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Where was that? We don't condone what she said on Instagram. Where was that? But this man said, "I gotta learn Chinese." Come on, bro, y'all gotta stop.
That's what I'm
Stop it.
saying. Cause keep in
Stop
mind,
it.
I remember apparently, correct me if I'm wrong. She posted a video of Jay Cargill doing a botch move. She botched a move, and the audio said, "Oh, this black bitch" or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So my thing is, and there was people that found that offensive, but people were on the fence for her. That
Mm-hmm.
shit was quickly like, she ain't say it. She ain't do this. That's not really offensive. Saying a black bitch is not racist. But yes, I need to learn Chinese because these girls are bad as hell and I'm trying to get with them. Which, by the way, that's another thing that Carlito's been doing lately. Not only is he a
Mm-hmm.
heel who's a dumbass, he's trying to get with every fine ass woman he sees. He's doing Raquel Rodriguez. He drops his apple because he thinks she's fine. Now he thinks these girls are fine. And he's saying he needs to learn Chinese. Like y'all just want to make everything feel so offensive. And I saw a comment on a post, and it made the most sense that I've seen about this whole situation. It said that people want the Attitude Era to come back, but yet, if this is how y'all gonna react, y'all would not like the Attitude Era. How many times have we seen racist jokes? How many times have we seen sexist jokes? How many times
Mm-hmm.
we see offensive jokes? Any joke that's offensive, and bro, The Rock had two of his boys grabbed China, put her on her knees, and said, "Yeah, put her on her knees where she belongs."
How many Stephanie McMahon jokes where Chris
Bruh,
Jericho call her a slut? Like, come on, bro.
I mean,
Let's
bro,
let's
her
let's
own,
not do that.
bruh, and this is why I'm disappointed in Triple H. You was making them racist jokes. You was even calling your own wife a slut on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I know and people are gonna be like, but that's entertainment. Guess what? Carlito saying I need to learn Chinese. That was entertainment.
I'm about to say, I thought it was the way I interpreted it. I
Mm-hmm.
thought he said that because he's stupid and he knows
Mm-hmm.
that, and obviously in real life you know Japanese, but him saying that is like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this silly guy. I thought it was
Yeah,
funny. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was funny.
I thought it was
It's one of them.
funny.
It's one of them haha. It's one of them haha type of segments. Not one of
Mm.
them. Oh my god, that's hilarious. It's one of them.
Yeah,
Haha, that was funny.
to me, I
Like
was more focused on, oh snap, Carlito's trying to get with Io Sky, or who was it? Who else was it? Asuka,
Kyrie saying.
Kyrie Sane. Okay, oh he's trying to get with Io Sky and Kyrie Sane. Okay, I see him. That's how I looked at it. Because again, that was the whole point. Like, bro, but people just find everything freaking offensive and it's getting annoying. And it's like, bro, what's up with y'all? Like, chill the fuck out. Y'all doing
Wrestling.
too much. Because I'm gonna say this, and this is why I'm upset with WWE. Because the fact that they went there, it's like they threw homie under the bus. That's how it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you this: let it be Roman Reigns, let it be Seth Rollins, hell, let it be who's a guy they like to protect a lot besides those two. Hell, let it be any Samoan or any big guy that they love, any top name. A Grayson Waller, an Austin Theory, guys that they're, or Braun Breaker, who they're
Mm-hmm.
heavily invested in. You honestly think they'll be like, oh, we didn't know that, that wasn't a part of the script, we didn't this or that. Nah, they'd be defending that boy. You'll see Triple H on the next press conference saying, oh, this is what happened, da 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 da, da 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 da. That's my whole problem with this. It's like, you're not backing up your boy. Really? Because if that's the case, then it's time to call out all the bullshit, including Triple H's bullshit. Because again, like we mentioned, how many times have he done a tasteless joke? And this wasn't
I
even
mean,
tasteless, in my opinion.
even on social media, every wrestler
Mm-hmm.
they be liking some very questionable memes. Some
Yeah.
like some questionable memes in the past, and y'all go back and y'all dig them up.
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all not going to do that, brother, this isn't that serious, brother. We didn't even have to make this video. Some of y'all are going to be outraged for this week, and then
Mm-hmm.
when he back next week on TV doing something funny, y'all gonna forget it happened because
Mm-hmm.
in this, this better not be no serious consequences, bro. If this is serious consequences, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, bro.
Right. Here's my
Cause
thing.
that's ridiculous. Come on now.
Here's my thing. Everybody's gonna get over this, bro. By the time I release this, they're probably gonna make two or three little comments. By
Hmm.
next Monday, they're gonna forget about it. But I promise you, if WWE is gonna do some serious consequences because of this shit, I promise you, this is gonna be the dumbest thing ever. Because if that's the case, it's time for everybody to come on, bro. Like the amount
Yeah,
of
I'm airing everybody out. I'm gonna make a
exactly,
compilation video. They
and
do that.
especially someone like Triple H, who literally, bro, how many times has Triple H, bro? Triple H made fun of Chris Masters because Chris Masters lost a couple of weight while he was
Hmm.
gone for a few weeks, which is funny because let's be real, we all knew that boy was on that juice. We all knew
So
they
was
was
he.
on juice. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They were in that juice. So for you to make fun of him because he decided to get off of the juice, really, bro? Or how about this? Shawn Michaels is right now currently building the next star of the future. How many motherfucking jokes? How many segments? How many things he's done or said that are offensive?
Hey man,
He said it
Shawn Michaels
himself. He's a
is one
dick.
of the
He was a
worst.
dick. I don't know, man. Y'all just pick and choose when it's time to be woke or whatever the fuck it is y'all wanna like. This is why, bro. Can I be honest? Y'all like to complain about my Gen Z generation and shit, and I get why. But look at everybody that complains about this shit. It's a bunch of old people that be just as fucked up as us young people. Y'all claim us to be sensitive and shit. It be y'all too, man. Cut the bullshit. And I guarantee you, majority of this is just white people that have white guilt because we all know that's a thing. They just feel guilty because of what, and and it pisses me off because it's like, yo, if you're not that way, don't make it a big deal. But yet they make it a big deal. That's the
Um,
problem.
exactly. I'm gonna say this, bro. If you really feel type of way about it, and
Hmm.
it's that crazy to you, cool. But don't come up. Don't be selective, and don't come on here just to be outrageous because you see that it gained traction. Because if it
Hmm.
was the other way, people are like, "Yo, this is funny. This is one of the funniest segments in the world."
That's
I
right.
promise
Oh
those same
shit.
people would be like, "Yeah, you know what? It is kind of funny."
Yeah.
Like people just, bro, they just going with the crowd, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't feel no type of way about this segment, bro.
Nah, I don't.
If he would have said Japanese, it wouldn't have been funny. He was
Hmm.
trying to end on a funny note. I
Hmm.
promise he said that on purpose, and I hope
Hmm.
that he don't come out and say he didn't. He said it on purpose, bro. Who the hell don't know Kyrie Sane and Io Sky is Japanese?
Right, bro.
Come on.
Io Sky legit was in NXT. Someone said, "Go back to China." She's like, "I'm Japanese." Remember that? And then she did a
Yeah,
split.
yeah.
So we all
Come on.
knew she was Japanese. My thing is, man. Let's say he does come out and apologizes and shit. Let's be real. WWE made him do that.
Yeah, of
I truly
course.
believe. But man, any final thoughts, man?
I'm gonna say this, y'all. If stuff like this makes y'all unsubscribe or stuff like this really offends you, you gotta look at two opinions. I can
Hmm.
see the opinion of if somebody's Japanese is not even offended, feels type of way. All right, it is what it is. But y'all, come on, y'all fighting
Mm,
battles that don't even apply to you. And you're like,
exactly.
well, we all people. Yeah, we all people. And as
Mm-hmm.
people, you should use your common sense and intelligence, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what people say in the comment section, though, bro. I really can't
Right.
wait.
All I'm gonna say is this, right? If you like Dave Chappelle,
Mm,
arguably the greatest comedian of all time, and you think every single joke is the funniest joke you ever heard from that man, if you think every segment from the Ruthless Aggression era is funny, if you think every segment from the Attitude era is funny, if you think you find Family Guy funny, the any show that's controversial and adult, if you find that funny, you cannot complain about this because that's the exact same shit.
mm-hmm.
Let's cut the bullshit, bro. Y'all be, let me tell you something. Y'all be coming at my generation a lot saying we too sensitive and shit. But y'all old asses be the first one to fucking be offended about shit and say we'll never do this in our generation. So let's cut the bullshit because I'm looking at a lot of people. A lot of y'all are, again, are old and white. I get it. Thank you for trying to care about us, but again, you only caring about it because it's cool to care about it. Let's cut the bullshit. If you actually care about it, all right, bet. But don't do this thing where you're gonna talk about it when it's time to talk about it. No, if you truly care, you talk about this all the time. You call out all the shit that's been done before.
Mm-hmm.
And the best, and you know what's the funny part? Y'all gonna probably hate us in the comments. Y'all probably gonna dislike this video. Y'all probably gonna try to report our pages, but guess what? By next week, you're not even gonna remember this video because half of y'all probably not even our subscribers. And the other ones, y'all literally are just NPCs. Y'all be like, oh, he fucked up for that. Oh, this is new. This is new. This is new. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the bullshit. Grow the fuck up. Because the amount of shit that was said back then, y'all same one want the attitude era back. Y'all want the ruthless aggression era back. But yet, y'all can't handle this shit, then you sure as hell ain't gonna handle the shit that was happening before. And if you can't handle this shit, I want to see how y'all gonna handle when Raw goes to Netflix.
Netflix, man.
Because how many fucking shows on Netflix? Oh, let's not even go there right now because we can make that a whole nother video. But if you
Right.
can't handle this now, I can only imagine your fucking reactions to what anybody else is gonna say on that on Netflix. And I want to say one more thing, and this is what I gotta say. And this is not an opinion to me. This is a fact. If The Rock said the same shit, y'all would have been like, ha ha ha. You wanna know why? You want to know why? Because there's a whole clip that went viral a few months ago of John Cena saying, "You want the Chinese version? I'll give you that too." And he speaks Chinese. And then it cuts to The Rock saying, "Oh, I'll even give you the Chinese one." And then he literally makes the most racist Chinese joke of all time. And y'all laugh. To this day, back then y'all thought it was funny, and today y'all think it's funny. So cut the bullshit. Cut it out.
And I'll say this:
Mm,
if y'all really that all the way like liberal on stuff and to the left to
mhm.
where you offended, then you better not watch Crown Jewel. If you watch Crown Jewel, I'm on your ass. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
Hey,
watching, it. Even though
hey.
I don't agree with what they
Mhm.
got going on. That's their culture. I respect it, whatever. And
Mm,
I like women's wrestling, so I'm gonna watch it. But
mm,
if you are really a liberal like that, that
mhm.
means you care about women empowerment and women have the right to show their body. So you better
Mhm.
not watch Crown Jewel.
Mhm.
You better not watch it. I'm telling you right now. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I agree because guess what? For those that don't know, over there in Saudi, if I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure because I even looked this up. Punishment is they'll throw rocks at women if they show skin.
I know it's a very harsh punishment for
Uh huh.
sure. I looked it up
So
too just to make sure.
so if y'all care about EO Sky and who else was it? Kyrie Sane?
Kyrie saying,
If y'all care about Kyrie Sane, y'all care about women empowerment, and y'all don't fuck with that racist shit, then guess what? Don't watch Crown Jewel. Don't watch that shit, and just wait until they post it on Twitter and on
mm-hmm.
YouTube, like every other broke ass person got to do when they can't afford to watch it. And if you is gonna watch it, then shut the fuck up, cause you're just an NPC who thinks you're on the right side of history when in reality you don't even know what the fuck you feel, cause you don't have a real opinion, and that's that.
Bet.
Anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank God for the love and support as always, man.
Again,
Let's see what they say.
and give us your opinions in the comments. I'll respond to them as soon as I can because I actually do want to see what is y'all feedback on this because it's time to cut the bullshit, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, y'all want to complain about my generation, but yet y'all old asses is the first one to fucking complain. Like, damn, bro. Shadow out. Shadow gang, we in this bitch. Couch crew, we in this bitch. Shadow booking back at it again.
Bet.
Peace.